Hello there, welcome into this week's edition of the Murathletics.com Coaches Show. I'm Jacob Humphrey and I'm joined with the head men and women's track coach, Coach Tim Servis. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Coach, it's been a while since we've sat down with you for an interview. 2 weeks ago you opened the season down in Houston at the Houston Invitational, and really we talked about it before we got on camera how it was like 95-97% Division I field, so a lot of top talent down there in Texas. Talk a little bit about some performances on both the men's and women's side that you were pleased with, knowing that they were going against some of the best.
Well, we have a new sprinter this year. Well, we have several new sprinters, but one that stands out is Karance Higgins. He's also a standout football player for us. He did very well down there at Houston. He was in the top, I think probably the top quarter, at least the top quarter of his competition. And for him to do that in his first meet, his debut meet, and to beat many Division I sprinters, I think he is going to have a great future in track and field. Also, on the distance side, Chris Wallace ran a very good 3,000 meter race. I thought he looked good, and Cody Fox looked very good in the 5,000 meter. We had some athletes throwing for their first time. Gerald Pitts, I thought he looked good, especially for his first collegiate meet. And on the girls' side, Erica Fuller, she was looking okay to me. She threw pretty good, and she's going to be one of our better shot put throwers.
This weekend, you head down to Birmingham, Alabama for the Sanford Invitational, and it's an indoor meet, as was the meet 2 weeks ago in Houston. Although the Great American Conference doesn't have an indoor meet season yet, how do you guys approach an indoor meet, knowing that that's not necessarily what your championship season is? Is it kind of the same approach, or do you kind of use those opportunities inside to maybe work on some things with some different athletes?
Well, a little bit of both. We take it seriously because although we're not competing for a championship, this meet will be scored, and so it'll give us a good indication of how we're going to do outdoor, and then I can look at weak areas within the team and try to fill those weak areas of weak events, and this gives me more time to focus and prepare for the outdoor season, to prepare for our first ever Great American Conference Championship.
Previewing this weekend, as we said, we are going to Sanford. It's a 2-day event. Friday, not too many events going on. I think the 200 meter and the 5,000 meter on Friday, but then on Saturday you have a big slate of events. Preview a little bit about what you expect from some of your athletes. Maybe some that are looking to build off performances from 2 weeks ago, and maybe a couple of individuals we may not know about that you're expecting to have a big weekend.
Well, one lady to keep your eye on is Kenesha Bryant. She is an outstanding 400 meter runner. She has ran 57 seconds in the 400 in the past, and so I think that she's going to do that again against some pretty good competition. So I definitely think you need to keep your eye on her. It's also going to be a faster track than what we ran out in Houston because it's banked, and when you have a banked track, it's usually a little bit faster than a flat track, and so naturally our times are going to come out faster. But then again, we're in better shape too now, and being that we got the first meet out of our way, I think we're going to have several standout performances. But I definitely know Kenesha Bryant is in great shape, and I expect her to run a low 58 or 57 in the open 4. Karance Higgins, I'm really excited to see what he's going to do. He's got that first meet out of his way. I think he's going to go in there and run a great 2. Quincy Flowers, he was a standout 100, 200 guy for us last year. I'm real excited to see what he's going to do. He's improved a lot, and he has been working very hard. And we have Chris Wallace, long distance. He's going to run a 5,000 meter. He holds a school 5,000 meter record, so I would like to see if he could break that time. And Virginia Nye, she's also going to run the 5,000 meters, so that'll be very interesting. She's running some of the best times of her life, so I think she's going to do good. So all around, yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting in several different events. I think we're very solid in every event. We have good athletes in every event, and it's so early yet, anything can happen, and so I'm hoping for some good surprises.
Both the mule riders and lady mule riders will take to the road this weekend as they head to Birmingham, Alabama for the Sanford Invitational. Be sure to check out MuleRiderAthletics.com for the post-meet recaps and other news regarding the 2016 track and field programs. Thanks, Coach. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.